Shaft is the sequel to the 2000 film Shaft, which was the sequel to the 1971 film Shaft. All in the same franchise, all with the same name. It doesn't make sense to me either. Before we get to the review, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Sarah Scoop. Shaft is about a man named JJ, played by Jesse T. Usher. After his mom and dad split up, JJ is raised by his mom. He eventually goes to MIT and then begins working for the FBI as a cybersecurity expert, but wants to become a field agent. After one of his childhood friends is found dead under suspicious circumstances, JJ takes it upon himself to uncover the real reason behind his friend's death. He seeks out help from his estranged father, private investigator John Shaft, played by Samuel L. Jackson, and the two become an unlikely pair. Like most of the movies that have come out so far this summer, I left Shaft saying, meh. This film starts with promise. Usher is charismatic, despite playing a character who we are supposed to view as nerdy, and Jackson is clearly having a lot of fun. He has a lot of funny one-liners, and because of its R rating, he gets to use his favorite four-letter word as much as he wants. Unfortunately, the longer the film goes, the more steam it loses. The movie's biggest issue is its repetition. Its biggest source of conflict comes from Shaft and JJ's differing methods. Their generational differences are at the root of some laughs at first, then some eye rolls, and then some groans. What starts as an obvious but fun way to showcase how different the father-son pair is turns into a one-note joke that gets less and less funny. It feels more like one generation trashing on another rather than any actual commentary. It gets more problematic when their friction results from Jackson's less than politically correct comments. The film uses Usher as the voice of reason during these moments. However, when the ratio of tasteless humor to comment chastising said humor is about 10 to 1, it can't be excused. When Shaft focuses on being a buddy cop movie, it mostly succeeds, despite being full of cliches. Jackson and Usher have good chemistry, and their differences in investigating, speaking to people, and existing in the world are funny when the focus is on their personalities. Shaft is carefree in his methods, while JJ always does things by the book. This dynamic is simple, but it allows the comedy to come from who they are as people rather than low-hanging fruit such as the generation that they are both from. As for the story itself, it's fine. It's nothing we haven't seen before across 337 episodes of CSI. The action is okay, but doesn't spark any real excitement. The supporting characters, and in particular Regina Hall and Alexandra Shipp, are not given anything to do. Regina Hall especially is an incredibly talented comedian, but is brushed off to the side for most of the movie. Her character is mostly just relegated to being nothing more than JJ's mom. The return of John Shaft Sr., played by Richard Roundtree, which could have been a big surprise, was spoiled by the film's poster, leaving no twists, turns, or memorable moments for the audience to rave about after the movie. All in all, Shaft is a misfire. The movie has some genuinely funny moments, and it has talented actors, and it has a formula that even when cliche-ridden can be successful. Unfortunately, those elements aren't enough for it to rise above being anything more than 2 hours that you will likely forget before even making it to your car. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to visit sarahscoop.com.